All right, let's talk SoFi. This stock has been a real barn burner. Up, down, and sideways. Investors are on the edge of their seats. Today is May 31st, 2025. The FinTech Phenom, a one-stop shop for your money. Loans, banking, investing, credit cards. They want to do it all. They want to be your financial everything. Big ambitions, huge. Is it disruptive genius or just a lot of hot air? This stock's journey, a true roller coaster. It came onto the scene via SPAC. Remember those? Then, zoom! To the moon! Followed by a big painful thud. Ouch! Now it's trying to claw its way back. Shareholders have been through the ringer. They're looking for answers, they're looking for direction, and they're looking to me. My job today? To give it to you straight. No sugarcoating. Booyah, let's go! Let's talk numbers. Revenue. SoFi's top line, it's on fire. Q1 2025 results, crushed it. Way above expectations. Year-over-year growth is massive. Management is consistently delivering the goods. This isn't a fluke, people. This is a growth machine. The money is rolling in, fast. And members, oh the members! They are flocking to SoFi. Millions and millions of them. We're talking over 10 million members now. Can you believe that? 10 million. The ecosystem is working its magic. People come for one product. They stay for many. That's cross-selling power, baby. Product growth is also on a tear. The lending business is strong, very strong. Personal loans are absolutely booming. Home loans, climbing that ladder, and the financial services segment, dynamite. SoFi Money, SoFi Invest, SoFi Credit Card, all growing like weeds. This is diversification in action. This is what disruption looks like. Profitability, the magic word, and SoFi has found it. Yes, GAAP net income is positive, folks. This isn't a dream, it's real. They hit this milestone in late 2023, they've kept it going through 2024, and Q1 2025, still in the black. This silences a lot of doubters. This is huge for the stock. What about adjusted EBITDA? Even better. It's soaring. The margins are expanding beautifully. Quarter after quarter improvement. This shows the underlying strength of the business. Operating leverage is finally kicking in. This isn't just fancy accounting, this is real earnings power building. The profit engine is revving. How did they pull this off? Smart management, that's how. CEO Anthony Noto is a star. They've tightened their belts on costs. And that bank charter? A game changer. It means lower funding costs. Section 4, the bank charter bonanza and big-time backers. Let's talk about that bank charter. This was a stroke of genius, pure genius. SoFi National Bank got it in January 2022. This is their golden ticket, people. It gives them a massive advantage. Lower cost of funds, big time, more flexibility in their lending operations. This was Noto playing chess, not checkers. A pivotal moment for the company. The benefits of this charter are enormous. Deposits, deposits, deposits. This is a stable, low-cost funding source, much cheaper than relying on wholesale funding. What does this do? It boosts net interest margin, NIM. That's the spread they make on loans. It makes SoFi more like a traditional bank, but with fintech speed and innovation. Best of both worlds. And what about partnerships? SoFi is playing with the big boys now. Institutional investors are lining up. Asset managers are buying their loans. Other banks are providing credit facilities. This isn't just chump change. This brings credibility. It brings capital. It shows that smart money sees the value. When big institutions get involved, pay attention. And don't you dare forget Galileo. This is SoFi's technology platform. It's the engine under the hood for many other fintechs. Section 5, Valuation Verdict. What's SoFi worth, really? Valuation. The tricky part, the nitty-gritty. So, what's SoFi really worth today? Price to sales is still a key metric, especially for a growth company like this. Price to book is becoming more relevant now, especially with that bank charter. Compared to other fast-growing fintechs, some might say it's reasonably valued. Compared to stodgy old banks, it looks expensive. What does Wall Street think? Analyst price targets for 2025 are creeping up. The consensus is hovering around $12 to $14 higher. Of course, the bears are still growling. It all hinges on continued execution. And what the broader economy does. No free lunches here, folks. Thinking longer term, say 2030, the Super Bulls have some wild dreams. Could SoFi hit $30, $40, maybe even $50? If they truly disrupt big banking, if their growth trajectory continues skyward, if they execute flawlessly on their vision, that's a whole lot of ifs. But the potential is tantalizing. This is a lottery ticket with a business plan. Section 6, Danger Zone, Navigating SoFi's Risks. Alright, let's not get carried away. Every stock has risks. SoFi is no exception. Macroeconomic headwinds are a big one. Interest rates are a wild card. Always. Inflation is still a pesky critter. And recession fears? They never fully disappear. These things directly impact SoFi's lending business. Credit quality could take a hit. SoFi needs a strong defense for this. Then there's competition. It's a jungle out there. Other fintech sharks are circling. Think PayPal. Think Block. They're hungry. Neobanks are popping up everywhere, and don't count out the big traditional banks. They're waking up, they're fighting back. SoFi needs to keep innovating, non-stop, faster, better, cheaper. Or they risk becoming dinosaur food. Regulatory risks are always lurking. The government watchdogs got their eyes on fintech and banks. Section 7. The final call: buy, sell, or hold SoFi. So, what's the bottom line on SoFi? The bull case is compelling, no doubt. You've got explosive revenue growth. You've got actual GAAP profitability. Finally, that bank charter is a massive tailwind. The diversified product suite is smart. And the total addressable market? Huge! They want to be the center of your financial universe. That's the kind of ambition I look for. But hold your horses. The bears have a case too. Those macroeconomic storm clouds aren't imaginary. Competition is fierce and relentless. The valuation, while not insane, isn't cheap. It demands continued high performance. And if SoFi stumbles on execution, if that growth slows down unexpectedly, look out below. The stock could take a beating. This isn't a stock for the faint of heart. My advice? It really depends on you. Are you a long-term investor? A true believer? Can you handle the volatility? The swings? Then SoFi could be a speculative buy. A piece of your mad money portfolio. But not the money you need for next month's rent. Are you a short-term trader? Then you better be nimble. Very, very nimble. This stock can turn on a dime. So, the final call for SoFi in mid-2025. For many existing shareholders, it's a hold. You've ridden the waves, stick with it.